Her shirt is meant to say Canada.
Right.
It says something else, unfortunately, right now. Hey guys, what is up? I'm Max.
And I'm Winchi,
and welcome back to Reacticorns.
What are you doing today?
Today we've got some really funny school day pictures or like yearbook pictures. Ooh. I don't know if you guys have ever wanted to like pull a funny face or do something really hilarious. I've always been too scared to do that. But
yeah, my parents would have killed me because they're like, we paid like almost $100 for these photos. If I pulled a silly face, man, I'd get a...
Anyway, if you guys haven't subscribed to this channel, please click the subscribe button down below. And
if you guys want to support our content and like it, don't forget to give us your thumbs. We will collect them. Thank you.
Give us a big thumbs up. So, without further ado, let's have a look at these photos. These two guys.
Oh, that's so well planned. It's love through the yearbook.
It's like the Brady Bunch style.
Yeah. I wonder how they pulled that
off. How did they know they were going to be in that position?
Maybe they were also the editors of the yearbook.
Yeah. They're the teachers. They're actually teachers. They're not students.
Oh.
So they knew. They knew where they were going to be.
They had power to control the placements of the photos.
Yeah. Ain't gonna let no women get between them.
Or maybe they're like, hey, there are women here, but we know better.
That's true. Only eyes for you, brother.
Yeah, that's right. Bro love. Teachers who don't keep their hands to themselves. This is an even better version of that.
Even more well planned. Sucks to be that other teacher who's just like on the side, like, I don't know what's going on here, guys.
I wonder how they got this through all the approval levels.
I know.
Teachers abusing their power.
Hey, it looks like teachers are more creative than students so far.
Yeah, they're probably just really bored, you know.
True. This legend. Whoa, look at him.
Look at all his photos.
Photos through the years, like from the very beginning all the way through to the end, and he looks like the exact same. Hasn't changed. He hasn't even changed his clothing. How many years this is?
No, but he had a little bit of a rebel period. That third photo, he went for the mo shave on the third photo, but then decided, hey, you know, tried the mo shave. Did not like the mo shave.
Like, I know when I look good, and I look good with a mo. Rocking the same look, so I'm just gonna stick with it.
So yeah, for the rest of his life, kept the mo.
That is commitment. That is absolute commitment. I don't even think I could do that as much as I like wearing the same things over and over again.
Yeah, he really does. He really. You know what? Funny story. He finally bought new shoes. Oh my gosh, his sneakers we bought in America, he's been wearing them, and they had like a hole in each toe. So if you like flicked his toes out, you could just see the top of each toe. And I'm like, it's not like we're poor. We can buy new shoes, we can afford them. And like, he just wouldn't buy new shoes. They had
They were firstly extremely comfortable. It was only the top that was like broken. It wasn't like the soles or the front. It's not like toes were poking out the front. And you know, I just don't like throwing away clothes until I absolutely have to. I'm very frugal.
He would have kept these shoes, although I gotta say, he would have kept these shoes with the holes in them, except for the fact that the other day it rained.
Oh yeah.
And he stepped in a puddle and he realized those holes did not do much for the puddle.
They got absolutely soaked when it was raining, and then because they didn't dry quickly enough, they got really moldy and they started smelling, the worst. So for the benefit of everyone in the house, including the cats, I threw them away and I got new ones.
And I was like, yes!
Saddest day of my life.
Yes, he got new shoes. Gabe Perez's ID. He started off being a good
Very
student.
Normal.
He's like, first year, second year got a bit like, third year was just extremely,
happy.
Maybe he's just delirious from all the exams he's been getting, you know?
That final year, he's like...
He cracked it. Too much. It was just too much for Gabe in year 12.
That is very well planned, I have to say. Well done, Gabe. Hats off to you.
Yeah.
The evolution.
The evolution of the bigger, wider grin.
He is evolved into his final form.
You know what he looks like? Mr. Mime.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
Mr. Mime.
He's evolved into Mr. Mime.
This Canada-loving girl who should have maintained her posture. I didn't realize. So her shirt is meant to say Canada.
Right.
It says something else, unfortunately, right now. I think you should have sat up a bit straighter to let, your chest
Yeah, then
do its work.
you'd see the C and a bit more of the D if you sat up a little bit straighter. or maybe she should have just foregoed the jacket.
Yeah.
Here's a lesson to all of you guys out there. If you want to wear a shirt with text on it, try it out at home. Have a look at some different angles. Have a look at what it will look like with a jacket if you do decide to wear a jacket. Make sure it's well positioned.
You got some shirts with writing on it.
Yeah, I do.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah,
next time.
I do. Now I know. I've learnt my lesson. The criminology teacher, probably. Let's have a look. What? I can't believe it took me that long to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, you're starting looking at the writings,
Yeah.
and you're like, hold on, what is going on here?
Oh my god. I can't believe. I think it took me 3 seconds to figure out there was a Batman in the photo. I was just like, oh, Tiffany. Linda, looking normal. Carol, looking good. Julie, what?
Look, he's even smaller than all of them because they cropped him to keep his ears in the frame.
True. And he looks like he's kind of shrinking in to make sure all of him fits. It's not really sitting up straight like the rest of them. It's just kind of
That's pretty epic.
Brandon.
Okay, kids. It's time to learn some English. Alright, here we go. These deep sea divers.
That is so good.
Remember those 3 waiting in line to take their photos, and they're just waiting in their scuba outfits.
But what I'm even more impressed about is 1, how they kept the shark up floating.
True.
2, how Jack was like this. He fully looks like he's floating horizontally. That's a lot of effort.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, it's so good.
Well done.
Well done, teachers. I think this would be my favorite 3 panel.
Yeah.
I really went above and beyond with creativity.
Yeah. You gotta have fun at school, you gotta be creative.
They even bought a blow-up shark and an octopus.
That's right.
These 2 guys who love each other. Aww, we have so much bro love going on here. It's really sweet.
Yeah.
Guy love. My favorite kind of love.
They've got 2 pretty good looking girls on either side, and they're like, nah.
No,
Sorry.
hey.
This surname must be extinct by now. BJ Cobbledick. That is the worst last name.
It is quite an interesting last name, I have to say.
I think this lady, when she gets married, will not be electing to keep her name.
Well, looking at how old the photo is, luckily she has no choice. Maybe the Cobbledick family was like, let's please have a daughter.
What a family.
Yeah. The fact that she named her
BJ as well. That is very unfortunate on top of her last name.
But that being said, who knows? Maybe back in those days it wasn't a thing.
Who know? Maybe back in those days you didn't need to speak English. Who know? Nobody know. I don't know.
He means it too.
That's pretty good. I like that. What's he holding?
He's holding
a clarinet.
A record. Oh, it is a clarinet.
Yeah, it's band.
I was gonna say a giant recorder. Clarinet. I know my instruments very well. F you too.
Alright guys, so did you guys enjoy those school photos?
I did.
I did. I like the ones that were like planned and they were like cross panel, super creative.
Yeah, I like the teachers' ones. They went above and beyond for those photos.
Yeah,
I feel like they're one chance a year to have a bit of fun, you know?
true. Because the rest of school's not fun at all.
Well, they gotta be teachers, you know? They gotta be like withholding the non-funness of school.
Oh my god.
I mean, upholding, not withholding. But
School's meant to be a very fun place, guys. No Mama Wenji.
yeah, well, if I had Brandon as my English teacher, Batman Brandon,
Sure.
perhaps
yeah.
I would have done better in English and I could speak properly right now.
I had some pretty good teachers at school, so I didn't feel as like, neglected as she did, probably.
No, I had some good teachers. I enjoyed school.
So anyway, let us know which one was your favorite down below.
And we'll be back tomorrow.
That's right.
We'll see your pretty faces tomorrow.
So until then,
So until then,
farewell.
bye!